Welcome back, everyone, to an episode of Jurassic World Evolution 2 with me, Dr. Munchkin. As you can see here, I kind of decorated a little bit. we kind of filled in this area. It's too small for a pen, but I made this grand little entrance here so you come up. Jurassic Park. You see all of this. You see a giant skeleton of a Spinosaurus, as well as a Mark Hammond statue, because this is the man that spared no expense to build this magnificent park. And so last time we started exactly from scratch, right? Because as a custom map employs, this was completely blank. No arrival point, no pre-built structures, nothing. So we went ahead and built this from scratch. And we started populating things. So we have a Torosaurus, we have a Struthiomimus, and a Margosaurus, as well as a Nastoceratops. Or Nastoceratops? You can always go, if you have this game, you can always go to the species viewer and they will pronounce them accurately. I am probably butchering them horribly. But all of our dinosaurs, if I go to the map, you can actually look at your dinosaurs and see everybody is happy, which is a good thing, because we want to build this park with all 118 species and have them all be happy, because then they won't escape, they won't really get sick, and we won't have issues with that. My accommodation rating is apparently in the hole. We're going to have to fix that. But today we're going to look at expanding. If I go into the hatchery, we do have some more, as you saw, 6. So I'm missing these 2 guys are not out and about. This one, if I look, likes groundnut. That's fine. The issue is groundnut is more akin to the Brachiosaurus, I believe, likes tall nut. So tall nut, groundnut, they kind of go hand in hand. So I'll put this guy in a later pen. We can get this guy online. He is small. He likes scavengers. And he's really not that big of a deal. He has a security rating of 5, though. That's insane. We don't want them to break out. We're building shelters, and we should have coverage, but that is that. So as we're getting into this, as always, if you guys like this content, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And with that, let's go ahead and begin. So, we need a large hotel. Go ahead and build this guy. And you know what we can do? We can just tuck you right over here like this. So that way you'll be able to view all these herbivore species that we have going. We're going to get replace off. And there we go. So now we can come over here and do a little bit of that. So that's going to be hooked up. That'll fix the accommodation rating. If I go ahead and go to my stats over here, that's fine. Park rating, guests. So the accommodation rating is only 40. As we saw, we're fixing that, so guest comfort should go up. Our capacity is right there, so we are well above our needs and amenities. We got coverage issues, and they could perform better, so we are going to go ahead and check on that to start with. Oh, you betcha. All right, so let's go ahead and add a skeletal display there. That is maxed out, and you are also maxed out. We'll go ahead and add a play area for the kiddos. Now this one, I can't remember. That is the boba. I think it is just, or I might be wrong. It may be the larger ones, the large amenities that I'm thinking of, but you can sometimes get, yeah, I believe it's the large ones, more seating. So you could actually increase the overall capacity of these things. Let's just add, we already have an aquarium, let's add a small fountain to cover that. And then last but not least, let's go over here. This is where we can add dense racks or additional things. So you have an aquarium, let's also add let's just replace that with a fossil display. That fixes that. So our coverage is not great. We need to add more. But if I look at my amenities and go to medium amenities, we are missing out on this side. Excuse me. That is fine. We will deal with that at some point. Now this is the edge of the map. What I wanted to go ahead and do though was go over here to fences, get a level 3 fence, do something like this. I don't think it needs to be, probably that's a good size. Like this. Something like that. And we need to add a gate. That is not the gate that I want. I want a nice gate. There it is. I like this gate. The reason I like that gate is because it's fancy. It's the kind of the original one. So we're gonna go ahead and plop that there as well. That's fine. And the idea that we're gonna be putting into here is I want a viewing. Hold on. Attractions. Let's go to the nice viewing gallery. Something like that. Transmission, something. Oh, okay.
Opportunity.
Let's go ahead and do this.
Hopefully, you feel the same way, and we'll take a look at this latest assignment.
And we're going to go ahead and hook this up. So, that one dinosaur that we do not have online.
We have competition. Look, it's a raptor eat raptor world now.
It is a raptor eat raptor world.
Everything we can to get our park rating on an upward trajectory. That's a measure of our success in paleo entertainment.
We'll at least do a little bit of that. We'll go ahead and randomize Oliver's traits. And we'll go ahead and assign scientists so we can get them online. Oh no, we have disgruntled employees. That is a problem. So we're going to go here and we need to rest all of you so that you'll be good to go. So we're going to go ahead and get more dinosaur species over there. The other thing we want to do is if I go to fences, we can go ahead and extend this a wee bit. Like this. And we're going to just delete this little portion on the end there. So that's all squared up. And the reason we want to do this is I'm going to add a tour, a gyrosphere tour for an attraction, which should be under here. These I really, really want as well. These viewing logs are phenomenal. And that actually is part of the reason I want this, but you need to have a hyperloop. Unfortunately for that, you get something similar for the remote outposts, like the dome viewing galleries and whatnot. But yeah. Viewing platform. Where is my... That's the park tour available. Oh, I can build the amphitheater. That might be fun to do later. Ah, Jurassic Tour, Gyrosphere. It's too close to the dinosaurs. That's fine. They shall move eventually. Alright, let's delete all this. And then we can extend out over here and we can build those amenities that we require for our guests. But yeah, I definitely want this gyro station. Oh, come on. I guess we can just put it there. For now, we're just going to do that. We'll go ahead and do a little bit of that. So it's more, let's say, isolated. Let's grab our amenities. Like that. We need to get power over here, but if I go to everyone is rested, let's go to research and let's go to power. Can I get large substation is required for me, cheaper research, generalist, check, and I'd love to have this guy as well. So we're going to do that. I have fossils, and since, that was a lot. We want this guy. Can't have you all the way. I need to get the upgrade for that. But our motivated guy can do that. So what this is going to do, I'm going to get the large power substation. That's going to allow me to upgrade and replace things. I'm also getting the, let's go to triple speed so that finishes quicker. The other items online. We can go ahead and select these eggs. We have 8 of them. Oh my gosh, overcrowded space. What do you mean we're overcrowded? It's not that bad. Alright, let's go ahead and select these eggs while we're waiting on things. Social. I mean, they eat a lot. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, the large appetite. I don't want sickly, is what I don't want. That is generally a higher cost. So we can get 6 of them. I don't have the money for that right now. So we will wait on that a hot sec as we're finishing things up, and we'll build some more. So we're on triple speed, and how much money are we making? Oh, we're making 175. And then this is nice, because this can come right through. But yeah, so far so good, and we just need more dinosaurs into here. So this viewing, if I look, you can go actually to your views, management views, and I can look at what we can see. So this guy's going to cover out this area, so we should have 100% as well as that. So we did get those upgrades online. We did extract some items, which is good. We do need to go out for more fossils. Copies are nice. I think I want this guy. Little expensive, though. I'm looking for something a little cheaper. Gallimimus would be good, but Gallimimus doesn't get together with Struthiomimus. It's not the end of the world that they don't get together, but it's something to be cognizant of, that you could have a cohabitation issue at some point. I think the Torosaurus is probably good, and we can just go here and to double check. So cheaper expeditions, go. You'll make that nice and fast. Let's go ahead and start building our large substations, so you can see how massive they are. There we go, and that covers all of that. And I need to go ahead and pause, delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that, and delete that. This is going to cause, again, massive issues. I'm okay with causing massive issues. And let's go back over here to power. Something like that, and then I want to delete that. Come back over here. We need this power hooked up. Like this. All right. We need to see power coverage once this is all built. Okay, we do not have power coverage here, which is fine. Something like that. And if I check over here, I need more power coverage over here. There we go. So once that's built, all this will be powered. All that will be powered. There we go. No one is without power anymore. And then we can come over here. Not the paleomedical facility. We can come here. Get upgrades and at least do an increased output. And once again, increased output. So now we have extra output available. Get some of that money back. Get these Torosauruses online. And use Mr. Motivated. Go back out here because we need more. More, I say. More Torosaurus. Let's do this one. It only requires 4, and you'll be able to cover it all. Okay. these guys need to be selected. We do have the money for them, so let's go ahead and incubate, get the generalist on that. Check. Urgent message, that's not good. Low cash balance, it's being too generous. I'm going to take it. So on Jurassic difficulty, that never happens, but on apparently medium difficulty, we are all over that. Let's go ahead and reconfigure these, make these waffles, let's say. And I need to actually, yeah, these are all the things that you don't want them to be. So we're going to just do the other items first, change the shopping. And so that's immediately, as you see here, going to have a need for things. Let's add some play sets, because I like the play sets. Some extra shelving, and so let's add a fountain. Come over here, and we're going to reconfigure this one. Oh, we have replacement contracts, that's fine. We should be able to get to the park rating to a 3 shortly. I just need to release those dinosaurs. And we come back over here, and once again, now you can see that things are properly being allocated. Add the photo booth, and how about a fossil display? Boom. So that's all done. These guys are ready for release, so release via airlift, otherwise I will murder everybody.
Okay, you done good.
Collecting asset.
And there we go. We need to add some water into here, like that, as well as I cannot recall what they eat. Whether or not it is live prey. They want prey. Okay, that's fine. We can do prey. I think the meat is just for, say, like the compies and stuff. So we're going to come in here, get some prey.
Asset transportation underway.
Something like that. So they should be happy, and that should be enough room. We'll double check on them later. Let's double check our hatchery since we can. I want to look at you guys and see whom you like. Because we have, okay, so you like the Torosaurus or guy that's in there. You're good with everyone else, and we can even get you in here because you like everyone in there as well, and you like ground fiber. You like ground fiber. Perfect. So these guys both need to go in, which means I need more fossils, which we have a little bit. That is not substantial enough. Where is... We're starting to get expensive. Oh, you're really cheap. That's nice. Let's go and check out on the... Let's just do this one. Cheaper expeditions. Oh, man. Let's hold on. That's a 6. That's a 3. Alright, we'll just do this one. I mean, a 5. Not a 3. What am I talking about? Alright, let's start that. We'll hold off on that guy. What I want to do, though, is I want to go ahead and look at the dinosaurs that are in here. And so you're okay with, like, a Notosaurus. You're okay with a Notosaurus. You're okay with a Notosaurus. And you are okay with a Notosaurus. It's these Ankylosaurids that I am referring to when I say the Notosaurus. Notosaurus is just one of the dinosaurs that goes in there. Because we can release one of them in there. Generally, they do not like to be together.
I realize that new opportunities can be pretty overwhelming, and when you consider the special nature of
That's nice.
this place, well, it can feel like a lot to take in.
I want...
Oh, my name. Sorry, I'm Ramsey Cole. I look forward to working with you.
Yes. Build amenities. No. I don't want to use the exchange. We're gonna do this.
Fights among the animals are bound to happen. Evolution is about conflict. It is part of what if we are ever to truly understand the dinosaurs.
Let's actually look at guess. I need to go over here to emergency
Of course,
shelters.
I'm interested in the value of paleontology. Before me, the science toiled in relative obscurity. But since I created living dinosaurs, doing the impossible requires a level of excellence you can only retain if you compensate accordingly.
Delivery complete.
All right. we already got the higher revenue.
When I first started working with the dinosaurs, I was super overwhelmed. But you're making it look easy.
They need more forest, apparently. That's fine. So the forest thing, if you want to think about forest, right, it is a thing, but the default is not dense, let's say. And you can see that I'm spending money on it. And so these guys still need more forest, apparently. Open spaces. All right, we can get rid of some of the open space then. Something like that. Actually, let's... just so the vehicles can get in and out. Like if I have to drive them, oh my gosh, that'd be a nightmare. These guys are good. And so you can see the rating, 587-ish. This rating is not that great. All right, we got more dinosaurs, or rather we got more fossils. So let's go ahead and get this online. Get Mr. Motivated going there. Check, go back out. I'm going to go ahead and do this one. And then we need to go to research, and there is a research upgrade for... I wonder if it's already available. So let's actually go check on all our buildings. So staff center, I do have upgrades. I can do decrease, improve costs. That's the one you want. Check. Response facility, upgrades. I have an empty slot. That's okay. Arrival point, I don't think has upgrades. Fossil center upgrades. There we go. We want extraction capacity. We have the ability to do that. Science. We're going to want... how about cheaper research? Oh, I guess I have... interesting. I guess because I'm in this mode, it's a bit better in terms of I can have multiple buildings. Alright, we'll do this one. That's really good. Improved administration. We already got that power. An expedition center. Improved yield. We want that as well. And the cinema can't be done. Alright, so if I come back over here. What? Hold on. My capacity is really, really high, but I want my science center. Is that going to do what I think it's going to do? That, okay. Yeah, that's fine. So we're going to get more of you, more of you. 88 will definitely be more than sufficient. Get motivated guy on that. So it seems although I have the fossil center, it's not necessarily required. We could start to get more carnivores. That could be helpful as well. And we do need to get lagoons online at some point. Let's go ahead and do this. Send the generalist out with you. So I think I wasted some money then by doing this. We'll just make you the cheaper research. I don't know if that's going to help. I think it's only accounting for one of them, and it's the first one that you build, but that's just my speculation. If I go over here, I could get the main thoroughfare path, which could be beneficial. Amenities. We do large amenities. This will be helpful. So cheaper, cheaper. So that definitely makes it super, super cheap. That'll be helpful later as we expand. All right. All that's working. We're going to have to rest some people at some point, but let's go ahead and start working on this guy. Take care of that. Can't take care of the unfit as of yet, but I can make you more long-lived. We're also going to go ahead and modify you so that you get some random colors. And then similarly, I want to look at you. We also have appetite issues as well as thirsty. Thirsty is not the end of the world. We can add more on that. All right. So if I check the area, I have a little water there. We can go ahead and add a little bit more water over here, as well as some ground leaf and ground fiber, just so it's kind of more uniform. So this is going to just be a general herbivore exhibit, and you can get pretty high with herbivores, I'm not going to lie. But if I look at all this, coverage is 100, 100. Ooh, accommodation rating is only 96. So we're going to go to guests, and I want to look at the hotels. That hotel's kind of cool. That hotel looks horrible. That's just the emergency. Oh, those emergency shelters are cool looking. Yeah, we'll do this one. We can put you right over here, like that. Boop. All right, we have a disgruntled employee, as we understood, so we're going to go ahead and do that. How are those fossils coming? Oh, we got a good one. This is, see, 450K. That's amazing. Why is... Something's not right, because that was upgraded and then it wasn't upgraded. So it's almost like I need to have both of these on. But if I make this one cheaper, I mean, we have the money, I can mess around with stuff. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so they kind of both need to be the fossil extraction. Yeah, all right. So they got to be the same. It's not the end of the world. Boom. Motivated. Start. Wasted a little bit of money there. Not the end of the world, like I said. Okay, moving on. Let's make some new dinosaurs for everybody. All right, so let's get this one online. Go ahead and just get the 2 generalists going. We may want to build another staff center as well. That might behoove us to get more scientists, because we're going to want to have some really, really good ones. That staff center is eh. That staff center is nice. What about this one? That staff center is...
Wanting what's best for the dinosaurs and what's best for me should not be mutually exclusive. For instance, this recently added objective can be good for us all.
I like this staff center a lot.
The unknown. It's what motivates me to push harder every day.
There we go.
Obstacles
and we'll do the
are
improved costs as
intellectual
well.
puzzles to be conquered. Research can lead the way.
Go ahead and select all of these guys, and it seems I need to do both of you. That's fine. We'll come over here and go down to the, urgent message. Construction. Sure, lose the money. Don't really care right now. And we want improved costs. Also come over here, synthesize. We want you. We'll do that. So that's working. Let's go over to scientists since we can get more now. So now what I'm looking is like this, right? I want kind of someone like you that is a logistics expert. And cheaper incubation, that's really strong. I want your price. How much money are we making? So that's the other thing you need to look at, right? If I go to my finances, we are making a decent chunk. That's only 63. So what I'm going to want is I want the cheaper incubation. And then I'm going to want the specialist. But before we do that, you kind of want to look and go, all right, you're a generalist. You're making 16. Or rather, you cost 16. So you go, okay, you're a 325. So I look at my generalist and I go, you're a 433, but you're not nearly as much. So that's fine. You know, and you're a 334. It's about the same, right? So you're a little bit too expensive. So this is the kind of things that I go through in my brain. Now this guy is really, really good, but he's 30K. Way too expensive for what I'm trying to do right now. The cheaper incubation helps very much in the long run, and this person is going to help with research. That's why we want that person. So we kind of doubled our total cost almost. We're at 103. But if I go back to my finances, we are going to take a dip, but we're still going to be in the blue, I guess, is what you would call it here. So we need to extend out. We might build another pen over here. That's probably good. And I probably need to do... All right, that batch is ready. Get higher level fences online. I do have cheaper research and logistics. Actually, you can just handle all of that. I need 2.5 stars so we could actually get the heavy fence to handle all of them. I don't have someone who can do this. No, I do not have anywhere near what I need for... Okay, hold on. Do I have anyone? Oh, my generalist. These guys can do that. Okay. I was like, what's going on? Let's go over here. That's still incubating. Let's go ahead and select these eggs. Thirsty is all right. Assign scientists. And we're going to need the gentlemen that are in there. So let's go to research. We need to get things a-kicking. A lagoon could be fun. Aviary could be fun. We'll do this for now. And we'll get the upgrade going for attractions. I kind of... Ooh, the zip line is something I do want. We'll do you guys. And then I do need to try to find an expedition to send our crew out on. What's down here? Ooh, this one can go in there. I know he'll be fine, so we'll send it out that way. All right, so we spent a lot of money, we're making a lot of money, and we almost have some more dinosaurs to release. But accommodation rating is good, and we have now various hotels. These things need a match. That's super annoying. But let's go ahead and select these eggs. Get these guys kicking. Or maybe not, because we have a disgruntled employee. So I'm just going to go ahead and rest you. Let's go ahead and release the Torosaurus. Apparently the one decided to be underground. There we go, he popped back up. They're beautiful though. They're missing ground fiber. There is ground fiber in here. One of the things we need to be on top of is medicine. Oop, I can do this. I need to do this. So we are going to do that. Just so we can treat everything as it becomes available. That's being worked. Now these are the modifications we're going to want to have at some point, including the dog one, the group adaptation. That was for like an achievement, and we're going to want to start researching these to get more and more dinosaurs available. Now the Stegosids do not like the Triceratops and stuff. We don't want Avia right now. We don't need Lagoon, which is fine. And maybe we want... I should check to see if they have a compatibility with someone. I remember there is a there are combos for the dinosaurs. So let's check you. Do you like the Allosaurus? So if I get an Allosaurus, I could put them together, as well as a scavenger. So if I come over here and I look at my fencing, we could do a little... something like that. It gives them a little bit more room, which is what we kind of want. I could have waited for the level 4. I probably should have waited for the level 4, but that is okay. Because what we can do is come in here. Boop, boop, boop. So that's fine. Let's go to the hatchery. Get the other upgrade, and we went cheaper. Get genetics, synthesis, and incubation now get cheaper. That is going to help immensely for carnivores. And we just got a huge take. Only got one, so if I did those 2, I could do that. All right, Mr. Motivated, where are you? There you are. And people, you should be able to go. So we want the cheaper incubation there. Oh, it's the synthesis that requires that incubation. You might need to. We need to check on him and see what his potential is. It's only 3. We're gonna get rid of you. Cheaper incubation is really good, but you want to have very good genetics. So you're actually non-ideal and you're super expensive. So after they're done with that, I am going to get rid of them. Synthesize a new dinosaur. Let's look at you. Take care of that. And you seem to be needy. I'm going to want more for that in order to get rid of the needy trait. Go ahead and do this. Save and exit. Hop back out here. Look for... I could do that one. Yeah, let's just do this one. Cheaper expeditions, and we'll throw the generalist out there as well. In terms of research, we should... Yep, we have this fence available. We will research that, but I want to come over here and see if I can do that. So how much are you normally? Oh my, you see how expensive that is? And now it's nothing. So we're going to do that so we can upgrade our scientists even further. And then we need to, so this is going to be prepped for an Allosaurus. Which if I look at your guys' needs, your area is good. You'll have a good cohabitability or cohabitation. And you have plenty of everything else, so you guys are fine. I'm going to go ahead and start building. Well, let's figure this out. All right, we have this guy. He's doing really good. We have the large amenities as well. We're waiting on that to finish to get more people. This needs to finish, which is going to take a little bit of time. But I need a new carnivore. Where is the Allosaurus anyways? Baryonyx actually works well. It's nice. There's the Allosaurus. Requires 3B, which is this one. Requires 2, which is that one. So research. And I need to release 3 dinosaurs with a strong trait. So we need to at least get the Cantosaurus, and I think he works well with... Yeah, we'll get him next. These guys are alright. They're just small carnivores. But I want him. Yeah, we'll do him. So that's a Corythosaurus, which if I go into here, I should be able to find him. He's a 5 rating, and yeah, he likes both of those guys, and we're gonna get the Majungasaurus in with him. And he likes sand, so that's good to know. Likes a lot of open space, and he eats prey. All right, we need to go back to triple speed to actually make things move fast and make that money back, because we are definitely going to need it for all the improvements that we want. The game has been exceedingly generous to us, and the fact that it is giving these things that we want, like the monies, that 5 million influx, we've gotten that 3 times. That's insane. I think I only got it maybe twice over an entire Jurassic playthrough, and this is just episode 2. What's overcrowded? I don't see overcrowding occurring. All right, you guys are good. Incubation. So let's go ahead and release these guys. Gorgeous. That was beautiful. All right, we got disgruntled employees. Those need to be taken care of. And then I want to fire scientist. Yeah, because you're not synthesis, you're incubation. Let's go ahead and refresh these guys. See, that's faster synthesis, faster positive. That's actually really good. Cheaper incubation, but see, they're mainly genetics, and for incubation you want welfare. So again, non-ideal. This one maybe, just because if you put them with someone, but really expensive. So for now, we're just going to leave that where it is. That's okay. Staff improvements are almost done. And once we have staff improvements done, we can get the level 5 fencing. But we should potentially... Oh, we have this. That will finish you off, so we'll do that. Get motivated. Motivated is going to need a rest soon. I did want to get... Do I have enough to get you research? I do. I need both of you guys. That's fine. And that'll be done shortly. Okay. We got dastardly plans. Dinosaurs are happy. You're missing ground fiber. You're about to hit it. There you go. Profits are up. Again, the star rating really doesn't matter to us, right? Hit 5 stars. It's more of the unlock all the species. Oh, I have to research this guy? Okay, I can research that. Sure. First, let's go to our staff, though. Since we have points to spend, we're going to train you. Gets very expensive very quickly. Definitely want the logistics, though. Cheaper research is also going to be... I can't get you any higher. So we'll just do that. Cheaper expeditions. Oof. We need better people. You're a generalist, which means I can do that. You're maxed out. Cheaper research. Perfect. You're actually really good. And we'll just throw it into genetics. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? We'll do some welfare. So you're doing fossil extraction, and we can give you... We'll give you one across the board. Kind of make you a bit more even. But let's go over here. I think it was in here that we wanted to... Yes, so that's what we want to research. So you guys can do that. That's fine. That's done. That's good. Let's get the fencing on. So that gets it done super fast too. And then let's look over here. All right, we need the repeater substation. Oh, we could actually do that. It's very expensive, but with everyone that we have, with the 2 cheaper researches, we should be able to do that. I do want to get to the double down there. That requires a lot. We only have 4 scientists for that. That's okay, though. Storm defense is good. We don't have the people for that yet. What about attractions? Let's go get this online, because that will unlock these. Alright. And I want my meat eater, which I don't know where he is. Filter by carnivore. Oh no. No research required. All right. beep. We're just trying to find where he's at. Is he down here? I can't remember. Yeah, right there. Perfect. So I need 6, and it's gonna cost a little bit of money. So I need more people. This hasn't refreshed, but I'm looking for someone who has cheaper expeditions like this. But as us, oh, actually, you're 17. You already have 3. Oh, where's my cheaper expedition guy? Cheaper expeditions. You're in research. You cost 10, but that's your max. You're 443. But if I go here, you're a 665, and 6 is much better than the 4. So we're gonna hire you. Uh-oh. Low cat? Yeah, we'll take it again. Why not? Jeez Louise. We'll immediately just throw it into that. And I'm going to get rid of the other guy. Still can't do that because I need one more. That's okay. Alright, let's let things run a little bit. These are all maxed out. Oh no. They go to guess and go to amenities. Oh no, we're starting to get a little low over there. Alright, so what we're actually going to do is go to guess and get large amenities. Something like that. And we could actually build something back here if we needed to. But we need to make our guest happy. So aquarium, check, photo booth, and that will do you. So this is, there's the table seating, that's what it is. So it'll increase the guest count quite a bit. I don't want burgers and fries, let's do crepes. And let's throw in a fountain. And then instead of action figures, I want smart
I
plushies.
have my doubts, as I often do. But you have yet to let me down. Not bad.
I'm gonna need something. How about that? There we go. Reason being is I want an attraction. Oh, not that. Attractions, zip line. I waited too long. Would you stop it? You need to move. Boom. Something like that. Boom. Something like that. So we do have the zip line available now. We'll go over the trees, see everything possible. Lots of fun. Amenities should be kind of redistributed. This is just for the up-close stuff. We're going to need to expand the monorail. But what I'm going to want to do is do this. Add task. We're full, but I want to sedate all of them. And the reason being is if you sedate them, they won't escape. There we go. So then what I can do is I can go into fences, click this, click on 5, and replace. And then once I see that guy go down, which it is, I can do this.
Heading to collect the asset. Asset requiring collection.
Oh, that was bad. Well, fences, that. they're gonna wake up, which
Transportation
is not
underway.
good. Hopefully it takes.
Transit has
We get all this complete, so we don't have dinosaurs running around.
asset transported. Asset has been delivered.
There's a dinosaur threat, and then it goes away. So these are now level 5 fences. They will not be a danger to the guests anymore. And also reduces power, because we don't have to deal with that. Anyways, we need to get... 1, this needs to be resupplied. 2, you don't have any upgrades. That's okay. Let's go ahead and start building... Well, all our scientists are done. So let's go ahead and get rid of you. Cheaper research. See, cheaper research, you're horrible because you don't get very high. Welfare specialist is really nice. You're too expensive though for me. I would almost take you over. You're really good. You're not so good. How much? You're 11, and how much are you? 20? You're more well-rounded. Scientist breakthrough. Oh, yeah, we're doing that. You always do that. All right. Let's go get our new dinosaur. This guy. So definitely want cheaper expeditions. Check. And we'll throw a generalist on there. Do I have any fossils? I do. We'll do that. Get the motivated guy just to clear it out. And then let's go ahead and build this new fence. Has to be level 5, mind you. Replace is going to be off. Something like that. It's a little bit weird looking. Maybe I clean that up a bit. And we can actually, yeah, let's clean that up a bit. That's not what we want in life, is it? We'll delete that. Oh, new complete. Oh, that's right. So we're going to come over here. We're going to rest you. Oh, I need to train you. Totally forgot about the training. We have a new dinosaur, though. So let's get you, which you are good with. Sauropods, boom, 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 boom. You are good with everybody in there except for you, but you don't have a hate, so there's just going to be a slight compatibility issue. It's not the end of the world. I'm okay with that. We just need to be cognizant of it going in. And there's a group adaptation one we can do to help with that. But let's just go ahead and get the 2 generalists on that. Alright, we need some attractions. Viewing gallery. Something like this. We need a gate. I'm just going to do this gate here. What row? Construction accidents. We'll just do that. That makes it so we're more likely to be sabotaged, but I'm okay with that. Something like that. We also need more power. Something like this. And then I need one of these guys in here. And then for my pathing, let's go ahead and just replace. Did I already up? Oh, did I not research that? Hold on. I thought I did. I wanted to. Yeah, I want the luxury one. We're gonna go all out. Got more of these. Perfect. Let's get rid of the 3 and add the 4. And get you. Ah, I keep forgetting to... Well, he's basically doing a singular task for me. So it's not the end of the world, but... that was not straight. Alright. I'm feeling we could build either some more smaller exhibits throughout here and have this kind of branch off into there. Or we could... we're just going to go all out for this. Or we could build an actual lagoon here. I think the lagoon would look a lot nicer, so we're going to have to get that research online. I am going to need, though, kind of a side path over here, which is why I was doing this. And I want to look at the different response facilities. How about the Biosyn one? That one's kind of cool. And you know what? We're just going to go operations as well and get paleomedical available. Reason we want to do this is because this is now going to support this new area over here. Like all this new area. So I actually want another fence kind of right here as well. And so then I can just go and assign teams like that. So these guys are all supported by 1, 2, 3, by this and that. And then this will come over nicely as well. All right, so we got fossils. That's another 12%. Let's just go ahead and make it 100. Cheaper expeditions and generalists to go. Let's actually get our research on. We could do that. We have the money, might as well. I'll say, since I have 4 scientists, I'll wait on that. Enclosures. We'll wait on that as well. And medications we're fine on. Genetic modifications I want to try to start getting. Let's go ahead and actually train up our scientists, though. Him. Like that. Boom. You're a bit better. So let's go to research. Do this guy. How about that? Start to unlock some of these. They'll help in the long run. And then for this, oh, we finally got these guys. I do want these guys. We're also going to need that. But we want the lagoon one first. Alright. Let's go ahead and check on these. Oh, nice. Humble. Let's actually look at our other dinosaur because we wanted him. Modify your genome. Get rid of the appetite issue. Add the humble. Go over here. Mix it up over on this. And go. Alright, so I'm going to get... You're also going to need sand. This is a fairly large pen. I don't want path. Oh, actually, I do want pathing. I want the main thoroughfare. Just watch our money go away. See, look, that's like 93,000. There we go. We lost a few million off of that, but this is the nicest of pathing. Actually, I wonder. That's that main. What does it cost to replace it for? Oh, the classic luxury. It has little. Oh, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to do this one. I don't know if it's any better, but I just want to burn all my money because that's what I love in life. It wasn't actually too bad. All right. All right. Alternative power distribution. Get motivated there. Get you rested. Come over here. Select the eggs. Get these incubating. Come back over here and get research online. Not for that. Don't need that. I think it was for I wanted a large power station for one. You guys can't do that. Actually, let's go back to research. The Majunga. Him. I need him. Alright. We can wait on, I think, our power situation. If I go to view, look at power. Yeah, we are not using anywhere near the power. We can put the power station back here. Alright, new contracts. You always want to try to get contracts when you can. Don't want that, don't want that. One of these two. We'll do the appeal.
A higher
That's
park
easier.
rating improves everything. Strive for excellence and reap the rewards.
Our medium carnivore A is researched. Perfect. These guys are finished incubating. Let's go ahead and release them. Beautiful.
You're keeping things running smoothly on your end, which
Got
makes
that
things
new
much
contract.
easier on mine.
They need
That's
ground
great.
fiber. That's fine. Let's look at you. You want ground fruit. That's a problem. Ground fruit is an issue. I want herbivores. Where is the... It's the Notosaurus. What do you want? You just want... Alright, so we want the Notosaurus in there. Oy vey. Not the other guy. That's fine. Alright, back to triple speed. That's complete. So we want to come up here and get Notosaurus. Very, very cheap. And you can do it even faster. Come over here. Let's rest you. Check new scientists. Cheaper incubation. You have a decent... You can get up to 6. Cheaper. Fine, you're better than that one. You might be worth it. Yeah, you could be worth it. But we want research, since we've started researching a bunch of stuff. And I want the lagoon. And then we can come over here. We can do this, and it's only that expensive, so we'll do that. So we're going to get the large power station, so we'll be done with power, except for getting the storm defense, which there's not really any storms here. Let's go into the hatchery. Let's remove all the filters. Go back up to the top. So we'll get this guy in somewhere else. Same with him. But we want him online. I need 7. Everyone's doing their thing. And then I get that cheaper incubation. I did not. We'll do it. We have the money, and we have the support to do so. And it makes you a 5, which is actually very powerful. But we do need the generalist to finish resting, and then we can actually kick off some other stuff. But if I look, accommodation rating's fine. That's fine. Oh, no, bathrooms are not fine. Or are the bathrooms not fine? It seems like they would be fine. We can just pop one there, see if that...
There's really
There we
only
go.
one thing better than taking care of the dinosaurs, and that's seeing new ones brought to life. Oh, and a good corn dog. Yeah, with some mustard. Okay, so 2 things.
Well, Owen Grady. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start making him. We will use these 2 guys to do it. They'll just be a tag team for the entire synthesis. Rest you, come over here. Oh, we got the 500,000 one. That is phenomenal. I'm going to get all these. That's going to go from 0 to 100. Motivated goes. Come back over here. We should have the Muttaburrasaurus somewhere. We'll get him up. There he is. Couldn't remember. We'll send both of you. Alrighty. We are incubating, or rather synthesizing. I'm going to release them into here. Something like that. And let's go ahead and select our eggs. We have 5. Ooh, I don't like the aggressiveness. Well, they'll be fine. This one's gonna be the alpha, so they're gonna be aggressive. Look at that. It's not the end of the world, though. We can do all of them. Let's do 4. Reason I want to do 4 is we want to have room for the Muttaburrasaurus. So look, we're already saving 30% and then that. So that's only 1.4 mil. But anyways, that's going to do it for today. We've expanded quite a bit. We added more into here. We got the zip line. We got the gyrospheres. We have these dinosaurs up and running. I do need to upgrade their fence at some point. That is fine. And then we're building this habitat to have more carnivores. And it's looking great. But look, if I look at my... I've barely even started to get a quarter of this map done. And so what we're also going to do next time is we're going to start building a nice big lagoon here.
It's dependent on electricity. Without it,
What?
we are literally and figuratively in the dark.
Oh,
Power
I see.
is what allows me to
You're
create
talking about my
dinosaurs,
large power
so
station.
I hope you understand its importance.
Is there a Biosin power station? Oh, there's that one, but it has the Hyperloop. I love the stuff that's in there, but I don't like the other stuff that's in there. Let's go to this one. No, I like this one. So by doing that, do something like that. There we go. Alrighty. Like I said, transmissions park rating is over 4 and we're making money.
There's
choose a
always
contract.
something that needs doing around here, like this opportunity that's just being offered. You do well to check it out.
We'll do this one. Alrighty.
I do this because I love the craft.
Just quiet.
But a little extra in the bank doesn't hurt.
Alright, everyone. Well, that's going to do it for today. I hope you had an enjoyable time watching. You have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you at the next one. Dr. Munchkin, signing out.